Well, hi and good afternoon, everybody. Glad to have you along at the House on the Hill at Barton Community College. Glenn Grunwald, your host, and it is time for Lady Dragon basketball against NEO. Good matchup tonight as the Hutchinson Blue Dragon ladies looked good last night in a nice win they had over Murray State. Now they match up their 2-0 record on the season and get set to take on a very good foe in northeastern Oklahoma, the Lady Noors of northeastern Oklahoma A&M. They're getting set for starting lineups coming up in just a little bit. Glad to have you along on the Blue Dragon Sports Network for this afternoon. As I just beat it down from Hutchinson after helping get football broadcast underway early on. We'll be having the men's contest tonight versus Redlands coming your way in just a little bit as well. Special thanks to Steve Carpenter for filling in for me yesterday, both on the Lady Dragon stream as well as on the guys' action with their nice win last night over Spring Creek. Let's go with their starting lineups. First of all, for the Northeastern A&M Lady Noors, they're going to go with Kiara Brooks. She will get the nod. Also getting the nod will be Bethy Manunga. She's a sophomore out of Belgium. Another starter, Jonay Johnson, 5'9", out of Edmond, Oklahoma. As well as another roundup, starting lineup will be Ivana Murillo out of Columbia. Rounding out the starting lineup will be Megan Jackson out of Booker T. Washington High School in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Head coach is Jim Rowland. He's in his 14th season, assisted by Shalane Jones. And we'll go with the starters now for the Blue Dragons of Hutchinson. They're going to go with Abby Ogle. She'll get the nod as well from Baldwin City. Tia Bradshaw, returning sophomore out of Dodge City, will get the nod as well. Dejanay Roebuck led the team last night in scoring. She'll get the nod as well. Again, she's out of Olathe, Kansas. Number 23, Michaela Vaynette will start. She's out of St. Paul, Minnesota. And rounding out your starting lineup, Jada Mickens. She's out of Liberal, Kansas, returning sophomore for the Hutchinson Blue Dragons. So John Angus, the head coach for the Blue Dragons in his 12th season, 315-69. 2-0 on the young season, assisted by Travis Kirk, Phil Anderson, and Jamie Patrick. Both teams introduced. We'll get set for jump center coming up in just a little bit. Again, northeastern Oklahoma. NEO will shorten the tab. Their men's team was in the house up at the sports arena last weekend as Hutchinson opened the season with a win over northeast Nebraska as well as NEO. Lady Dragons got a win against the Bethany JV on November 1st, and they had the whole time off all week until yesterday. Nice win over Murray State. We're about set to the jump center, and here we go. So glad to have you along this afternoon on the Blue Dragons Sports Network. Tips control by the Blue Dragons. Tia Bradshaw will bring it into the court. She'll hand the ball off and across the top of the key. Lady Dragons will work it. Michaela Vaynette back outside, jumper up and on its way. Shot missing, fight for the rebound underneath. The Lady Noors come out with it. With the rebound will be Brooks. So just underway, first possession for the Lady Noors. They'll direct traffic out front in the person of Jonay Johnson. Go left wing with the basketball. They hold it high. Dragons in the man-to-man. Lady Dragons, again, 2-0 on this season. Driving the baseline, back outside now. They'll isolate. 3-1 are the Lady Noors. They'll hold it out, top of the key. Dribble penetration. Shot put up and out of bounds. Shot clock violation, I believe it's going to be called as ball aimlessly bounced out of bounds. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball. Hutch will have it just underway, first quarter of play. 9:12 remaining to go in the first quarter of play here at the Barton Gymnasium. Nene, right side, she goes with it. Dejanay Roebuck. Give and go underneath the Bradshaw basket. Good. Nice move underneath. Getting the quick basket was Tia Bradshaw. And it's 2-0. Hutchinson with the early lead. Nice feed into her. Out of perimeter, three ball on its way. Good. They'll ring it from outside. And that's going to be Megan Jackson with her first basket. 3-2. The lead for NEO right now on top of the Blue Dragons. Hutchinson trying to work to give and go. Mickens out high. She'll take the baseline, right side, holds up, kicks it back outside. Dejanay will come up with it. It's Roebuck. Drives inside, shot up missing, didn't get the bounce. Rebound the other way, and here come the Norse. Into the forecourt. They'll go left side. Top of the key. Now they'll work it. Outside with it will be Megan Jackson. Three-pointer good. Another one back-to-backs by Megan Jackson in a 6-2. Hutch is going to have to get out and defend on Megan Jackson. 6-2 ball game. NEO with the early lead. 8:06 to go, quarter one. Mickens loses the basketball. Turnover, Hutchinson out with the basketball. Comes quickly. Will be Brooks. Brooks will bring it all the way. Stolen away. Here comes Hutch on the sprint dribble. Ogle lays it up, and she will be fouled and will go to the line to shoot the free throw. Ogle, A.B. Ogle, out of Baldwin City, was fouled in the attempt going to the basket, trying to get the breakaway, and she will step to the line. Foul's going to be charged against Jackson. It'll be here first. Two-shot foul coming for Abby Ogle. Ogle's free throws up and good. Sapulpa, Oklahoma is the hometown for a couple of the girls from A&M. Baldwin City is Ogle's hometown, and she hits both free throws. 6-4 ball game. Hutch down by 2. NEO with the ball and the lead. They'll work a left wing. 7:45 to go in this first quarter of play. Dribble penetration right side. They'll throw up a crazy shot. Not there on the missed shot put up by Murillo. And here comes Hutchinson on the rebound, and they'll bring it up. Tia Bradshaw. What a difference a freshman to sophomore year makes. Mickens' three-pointer doesn't go, but Roebuck's there for the rebound. Put back good by Roebucks. Dejanay Roebuck came in last year and surprised everybody. She's just tied the game at 2 at 6 apiece. 7:18 to go in this first half of play. Brother had a brother that went to school at Hutchinson. Drive inside, spin move. Nope, not there. Rebound, no offensive variety by NEO, and a jump ball is going to be called as Roebuck ties it up with the offensive player from Northeastern. It will be NEO's basketball. They'll inbound, left side baseline. Johnson will key the inbounds pass. Shot ball comes out, turnaround jumper up, short shot not there. Mickens with the rebound, and the Blue Dragons will bring it up. Here's Bradshaw. Hutch really wants to push the tempo up. Bradshaw spinning away as the ball was knocked loose, comes back up with it. Back outside now, Roebuck to Bradshaw. Bradshaw hands the ball off. In traffic, that was Vanette. Here's the drive on the right wing and a foul call. They're going to whistle this foul to go against Johnson. It'll be her first. Wrapping up the story about Roebuck, as she called Coach Angus and the staff and said, hey, I'd like to come out and try out. I'd like to go to school at Hutchinson. They allowed her to do that, and she was a good find, diamond in the rough for Hutchinson. There's Roebuck down low. Shot doesn't go, but she draws the foul. This one's going to be on Murillo. Should be a shooting situation. At the free throw line will be Hutchinson's Roebuck. At the line, Roebuck again gets set. Good free throw shooter from last year. Free throw tosses up and good. Olathe South was her high school. Roebuck's second toss. She has 4, and the Dragons take the lead again, 8-6. On top of the team out of Miami, Oklahoma. Dribble penetration out front. They'll back it up a little bit. That's Jackson. Down low, puts it on its way. Not there. Rebound cleared away by Ogle. Ogle will bring it up. Left side, Hutchinson works it down low. Vanette, shot up and good. Well, good to see that on Vanette. She's out of St. Paul, Minnesota, and gives the Dragons a 4-point lead. Hutchinson 10. NEO 6, long jumper not there. Trying to be a pass, and then Roebuck touched it out of bounds at the last moment. It looked like it was going to be a shot, but it actually was a pass, and the offensive player was not there, and Roebuck reached out and just touched the ball out of bounds at Sales. That's just one that Dejanay would love to have back. Substitutions, Mickens out. Abby Ogle out as well. We'll get the substitutes here in a second. Ball comes out high and into the hands of NEO. Stolen away. Hutchinson comes away with it as Kimbrough comes up with it. Diana Kimbrough. Again, Kimbrough out of Memphis, Tennessee. Tall girl at 6'4", redshirt sophomore. Ball on the outside, that's Schemmel. Drive left wing, foul called. They're going to whistle this one on number 11, Kiara Brooks. The other night on Dragon Talk at the Polo Bar and Grill with John Angus, which we do every Monday night at 7 o'clock, as our guest was Milan Schimmel. Milan Schimmel out of Pendleton, Oregon. Ball comes in, and an illegal pick is going to be the call. Foul's going to be called, I believe, on Kimbrough. She'll pick up the personal. It'll be her first team foul against Hutchinson. 5:33 to go in quarter one. Hutch with a 10-6 lead. Could have added to it, but the illegal pick took that possession away. Ball stolen by Roebuck. Trying to get the pass clear over the side. Ball ripped away, and the rebound is going to be cleared out of there. Or steal, that is, for NEO. Three-pointer, good from outside. And I'll tell you what, Jackson has 3. You got to get out on her. She has all 9 points that NEO has. And it's 10-9. Hutch's lead is cut to 1. Stopping with the basketball was Schimmel for a second. Ball sails out of bounds. It'll be off of NEO. So Hutchinson will have the basketball with 16 on the shot clock, 4:50 on the game clock. Bradshaw will trigger the inbounds pass. Lob comes out high and goes into Vanette's hands. She'll shoot the ball, not there. Kimbrough, somebody's over the back, and it will go against Sebatkova. She's out of the Czech Republic. She'll pick up the personal foul. Aliska. Stebatakova, her first personal. At the line will be Kimbrough for the Hutch Blue Dragons. Free throw toss is up and good by Kimbrough. Flat shot, but it's good. Hutchinson football. The Blue Dragons in action against Iowa Central. Iowa Central had a 14-0 lead in the second quarter when I came into the gymnasium here. Free throw by Kimbrough, got them both. The 3-point Dragon lead now. With the basketball will be NEO. They'll bring the ball up. Ball just about stolen away, and it will be stolen away. Coming out the loose basketball will be Roebuck. Pass over the head of the Dragon Lauren Mapusa, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover against Hutchinson. Mapusa, kind of hard to say, at least for the first time I'm reading it. 12-9 ball game. Dragons with the lead. Kimbrough with the drop out of bounds. Got a hand on it and blocked it away. Nice job by the young lady out of Memphis. She's banged up all last year, redshirted. Ball comes in quickly. They'll drive it in. Shot up and rimming off. No good. Rebound. Roebuck for the Hutch Blue Dragons. Lady Dragons bring it across. Schimmel out high to Roebuck. I'm sure Schimmel's family's watching back in Pendleton. Enjoyed having her on Dragon Talk the other night. Three-pointer good off the pick is good from outside by Vanette. Michaela Vanette with 3. 5 points for her totally on today. Jumper up, illegal pick. Basket does not count as Jackson hit another one. She just rolled off that pick and got called for the illegal pick, was set, and this one's going to go against Sebatakova. Sebatakova with her second personal. 15-9, Hutch up by 6 on top of NEO. Feed down low in the low blocks, knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Manunga out of the Belgium. Out of Northeast, off the Northeastern. Hutchinson will be inbounding. Hutch will inbound. Mapusoa will get set to do the inbounding. Ball knocked away out of bounds again, this time off of NEO. He's getting a second opportunity. 6-point Hutch lead. Opportunity to add to it here with 3:39 to go in this first quarter of play from Great Bend. And illegal pick. This time it's going to be on Kimbrough. That'll be her second, so Hutch will substitute. Here comes Mickens back in the ball game. This is the Best Western Angus Inn and Cougar Booster Club Basketball Classic. Best Western Angus Inn, great place both to eat at Perkins there as well as stay here in Great Bend. They'll shift gears outside, flash pass down low, out of bounds. Last touch off the hands of Manunga. Nice job by Hutchinson to put pressure on it, and with the basketball will be Hutch. 15-9, Blue Dragons. Lady Dragons bring it across the timeline. Well, angle dribble right side. Here's Schimmel. And this time it's a travel call against Schimmel. So a few mistakes coming down, the last couple trips down for Hutchinson. Defensively, they'll set up the long three by Jackson. She'll shoot it from anywhere and missing. Mickens with the rebound. All the way down the court. She has all 9 of, she being Jackson, has all 9 of NEO's points. There's a foul underneath. Foul's going to be charged against Murillo. That'll be her second, and all of a sudden, in foul trouble a little bit is NEO. 15 foul against the Norrs ladies. Lady Norrs, free throws up and good by Roebuck. Dejanay with 3 free throws in a row. 5 points to her total. Free throw toss, this one is good. Got them both down. 17-9, Lady Dragons of Hutchinson with the lead with 2:54 to go in quarter one. Stay tuned, guys. Action coming up at around 3 o'clock. Layup at the other end by Benunga. Finally, somebody else scores for NEO. There's the steal. Johnson comes away with it for NEO. Lady Norrs drive in. And what's the call going to be? Foul's going to be charged against number 23 against the Blue Dragons. Vanette will pick up the personal. That'll be her first. 13 foul against the Lady Dragons of Hutchinson. Inbounding right side will be Northeastern Oklahoma. They'll get it in. Manugo back outside. Johnson gets the ball down the low blocks. They'll throw one up and draw the foul. And you can tell what the MO now is for NEO. They're going to pound it inside and try to get the Dragon Bigs in trouble. Foul's going to be charged against, I believe, it was against Kaylee Tenney will pick up the personal. Free throws up and missing. Might have been against Mickens, and I think that's what they have on the board. Mickens picks up the foul. 17-11, Hutchinson. Free throw toss is good. Manunga, 3 points now to her credit. Down low underneath the Mickens. High arching shot doesn't go, but she gets her own rebound, puts it up. Not there. Rebound cleared away. Loose basketball, but picked away by NEO. Coming up, the rebound was McAdams. Emily McAdams out of Berry Hill, Oklahoma. Feed in high, drive to the basket, out of bounds. Last touched off of the thigh of Manunga. It'll go over to the Blue Dragons with 2:01 to go in the first quarter. Here comes Bradshaw up the court. Quickly in the hands of Tenney. Back outside. Shot put up and hitting it from outside was Tenney. Her first points. 20-12, Hutchinson. A three-pointer. Outside top. NEO. Shot up, missing. And the rebound's going to be cleared out by the Blue Dragons. Hutchinson works it around the outside. Mickens. Top side right. Left wing, working around the right side. Bradshaw drives in, lays it up, and scores it. Way to go, Bradshaw. Tia Bradshaw with 4 points now. 22-12, Hutchinson. Drive to the right side, back outside. Dribble penetration, they'll kick it back out on the outer perimeter, and a travel call. Works against NEO. 45 seconds remaining to go in this first quarter of play. Over in the top side, they'll take it around on the outer perimeter and over in the hands of Kramer, who's in the lineup now for the Blue Dragons. Sarah Kramer played last year out of Dighton. Ball stolen away by NEO. Sprint dribble all the way down. They'll go for the layup and miss it. Mickens comes up with it. Missed shot put up by McAdams. We go the other way. Now check that, not McAdams. That was Brooks. It's both teams with a couple of stragglers coming down. Bradshaw comes up with loose basketball. Set up the offense. Dribble penetration. 6 seconds. She'll roll off the pick and shoot the three. It's not there. NEO with the rebound. 2 seconds. Half court shot. Nope, there's not going to be one. Halftime is here, and Hutchinson enjoys a 22-12 halftime first quarter action lead. We'll be back with second quarter action coming your way right after this. Score from Gowan Stadium, 27-2 at halftime. Iowa Central all over the Blue Dragons of Hutchinson. 2 free touchdowns defensively to start off that game for Iowa Central. A 99-yarder was one of them. When Hutch was about ready to score, it would have tied it up at 7 apiece. Here's Sarah Kramer out of perimeter. They'll whip the ball down low to Mickens. Has to go off her foot out of bounds. Tough luck right there for Jada. She knew she had to put the ball down trying to get a move on that right side. Just goes off her foot out of bounds. So NEO will move it around the outer perimeter. They'll drop it down to low blocks. Low blocks on the outside. We'll give you your stats in a second. And ball knocked away. Sarah Kramer last touched it. Inbounding will be NEO. Jackson led the scores for NEO with total points of 6 to her credit. Monunga also had a 3. And there's shot clock violation goes against NEO. Turnover number 9 against the Lady Noors. Hutchinson had turnovers of 8 in that first quarter as well, both equal in that department. That's ladies shot 46.2% from the field, NEO 26.7%. Hutchinson works it around the outside. Here's Mickens. Ball's taken away in and out of her hands, but picked up by a Hutch player. Basket good. Nice job by Tinney. Tinney was able to put it up and in. She now has 5 points. There's a steal. Sarah Kramer will direct it and bring it down. Former Dighton Hornet. Bounce pass, bad pass down low as she did not see the streaking Monunga coming in. We go the other way. Monunga basket good. 5 points for Monunga. 24-14. The Hutchinson ladies lead is cut down to 10. Tinney dribble penetrates to the right, back outside. Young lady is out of South Australia. Ball on the outside. Ball knocked away and stolen away, and EO on the steal. As Brooks on the right side and goes to her, she'll bounce it back outside. They'll reset it. Thought about taking it from outside with Johnson. She crosses over, gets to the free throw line, shoots a little bit closer. Shot not there. Mickens rebounds. Outlet quickly comes into the hands of Schimmel. Schimmel will bring it down. What a move by Schimmel. Layup won't go, and the rebound's going to be cleared out of there. And a reach-in foul against Hutchinson. Schimmel upset with herself. What a nifty move. And Tinney will pick up the personal. That'll be her first. Great move by Schimmel. Spun in the lane and just shorted the shot a little bit. She talked about her sisters and her parents. Her dad, a former Stanford baseball coach. Ball on the outside, jumper up and on its way, no good. Rebound, up in the corner, out of bounds. It'll be Hutch basketball. Interesting talking with Milan is the fact that she went to a high school with only 58 students, so that's similar to Class 1A here in Kansas, and used to be Double B way back when. Ball on the outside now. Kimbrough back in there for Hutchinson. Feed down low to Roebuck. Her shot won't go. She tried to draw the foul. Didn't get it. Rebound's going to be cleared out by Monunga. NEO on the run. Quickly down the court. They'll bring it. They'll shoot it quickly. Not there. Johnson let one fly, and I'm thinking that it probably maybe could have worked for a little bit better shot, but that's NEO's offense. Ball sails away. Last touch by Roebuck out of bounds. Ball had a little English on it on a pass to her, and it skips away out of bounds. She could not get to it. 6:53 to go in this first half of play. 24-14, Hutchinson with a 10-point lead. Best Western Cougar Booster Club Classic here in Great Bend. Ball away jumper, nifty move, not there. Ball out of bounds. It'll go over to Hutch. So Hutchinson up by 10 will bring the basketball up. Against Hutch shot 46.2% in that first quarter. We're 2 for 6 out of the line, 8 out of 8 from the foul stripe. Ball knocked away. They're going to get a foul call. It's going to go against Roebucks. Nope, it's going to go against Milan. Or Schrimmel, excuse me. Milan Schrimmel will pick up the personal, illegal pick. So that'll be her first. Second team foul against the Blue Dragons. She will get substituted. Little give and go, layup good. Monunga. 7 of the 16 points Monunga has scored for NEO. 24-16, Hutch lead cut to 8 now. Kimbrough out high, holds up, gets the ball into a near guard's hands. Back to Kimbrough in the paint, soft hook, whoop, go. Dejanay Roebuck with the rebound, put back is good. Roebuck doing what she does best. Offensive boards, put back up and good. Her second basket to go along with 4 free throws. 8 points for Roebuck, and she leads the charge with 8. 26-16, Hutch up by 10. Dribble penetration and a travel call will work against NEO. Big volleyball coming up this next week. NJCAA volleyball at the Sports Arena starting at Thursday morning at 9 o'clock. Go to NJCAA TV for all the action. Myself, Rod Zook, along with Darren Dunn will be doing the play-by-play calls. Randy McKay will help out as well, and a whole host of good color commentators. Basket by Roebuck is good. Dejanay's red hot. 10 points in double figures already for Dejanay Roebuck. 28-16 is your score. Hutchinson with the lead. Foul is going to be called against Hutchinson. It will go against Ogle. Ogle will pick up the personal. That'll be her first. Inbounding with NEO. Kimbrough will sit down and take a break. Inbounding will be NEO's number 23, Jonah Johnson. Edmond, Oklahoma. It's her hometown. Ball comes in. Lady Norrs work at left wing. Miami just to the east of Tulsa. Three-pointer good from outside, and that was Johnson. Her first tray of the game makes it 28-19. Nifty move, 9 points for her. Feed down, low blocks, travel call. Bradshaw just kind of shuffled her feet a little bit as she was coming down. John thought she might have been forced into the travel because she was bumped from behind. Referee didn't see it that way. 28-19, Hutchinson lead right now with 4:29 to go in this second quarter. Down low, Monunga, basket good, nifty move. And all of a sudden, NEO on a little bit of a run. 9 points for Monunga. 28-21, Hutchinson has had leads of 10 and 12 in this contest. Ball right side. Cutters cut through, back on the outer perimeter. Ball just about taken away to pass inside. Shot up and good by Mickens. Jada Mickens with her first basket. It comes at the 3:52 mark of this first half of play. Stops a little run that was being put on by NEO's. Jumper does not go. Roebuck comes up with a loose basketball. Into Bradshaw's hands. Tia with the headband on today. Drives in. Bounce pass comes outside. Ogle had it for a second. Three-pointer for the corner's good. Shot up and good by Vanette. Her second tray. 8 points for the ball game, and it's 33-21 again. Hudson with a lead of 12. So Hutch let NEO get a little momentum, and then it came right back at him. Dribble penetration. There was a travel that got away. Ball knocked away out of bounds. It's Jackson with the travel, but none called. It'll be NEO's basketball. Here comes the inbound. It'll be on the left side baseline. There's a feed down low underneath. Shot up and good. Nice job on the feed to Brooks. Her first basket for Lady Norrs. Kiera Brooks out of Sapulpa, Oklahoma. One of my good friends is from Sapulpa. The drive down low, ball knocked away. A foul's going to be called. This will be on Monunga. And at the line will be the Blue Dragons' Bradshaw. Monunga with her first. Sapulpa, Oklahoma, again, kind of out there with Broken Arrow and Sapulpa, all those suburbs of Tulsa. Free throw by Bradshaw is good. Tell you what, if you had not been to Tulsa in a while, it's a really nice community, nice town. Very active in the arts as well as athletics. Free throw's good by Bradshaw. 6 points for her. 35-23, Hutchinson. Travel call. This one works out front. Tell you where that might have came from. When the other young lady traveled and it wasn't called, and that would have been Johnson. Coach John just kind of got up and just put a thought process into that referee's ear, and there he saw another one that could have went either way, but elected to call it against the Norrs. Jumper from outside. Good, a three-pointer. Vanette can shoot the ball. She has 3 trays to go along with the deuce, and 11 points to her credit, and 38-23 is the lead right now for the Blue Dragons. There's a steal by Hutchinson. Ogle comes away with it after Bradshaw slapped it and knocked it away. Bradshaw set it up. Left side Ogle. Cutters cut through. That's Vanette. She'll set up in the corner. Drive by Ogle. Shot blocked. Rebounds cleared out off the missed shot by Ogle. And here comes NEO with 1:59 to go. Long three on its way. Not there by Jackson. She missed. She hit on 3 other occasions. She missed on that opportunity. And here we come down underneath. Mickens, basket good. And a great pass by Bradshaw. Mickens with the basket. The timeout's taken by NEO. 1:46 to go in this first half of play. A full 1-minute break. Hutchinson 40, NEO 23. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Everything okay? A great assist. By the way, 7 assists for Hutchinson. NEO will have the basketball with 1:46 to go in this first half of play. And what was about a 9 and 8 point leads exploded now to 17. Ball left side with the Brooks. Holds up. Pass down the low box, travel call. 14 turnovers now against NEO. And Hutchinson, let's see if they could take advantage of it or not. Right side, little give and go underneath. Shot up and good by Bradshaw, and she's fouled. Bradshaw put it high off the window. She knew she had to, and will have the +1 coming her way. 8 points for Bradshaw now. What a job by Bradshaw. The foul was charged against NEO. Raven Black Bear just picked up that foul. Free throw by Bradshaw is good. Black Bear out of Mounds, Oklahoma. 43-23. Hutchinson leads exploded to 20 now. Long 3-ball. Rims off, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out. Hutchinson will bring it up. Tell you what, the start of the period, Hutchinson had a 10-point lead, and then now it's all of a sudden 20. Nice job in the second quarter of play. John Angus always kind of measures how his team does quarter to quarter. Another 3 by Vanette. Vanette, quick release. 13 points for Vanette. The lead is 23. Inside of 40 seconds of the second quarter. There's a pick. Bedford stolen right back. And a reach-in foul called against Hutchinson. Monunga lost the ball and then stole it right back. Foul's going to be charged against Ogle, and she'll pick up her second personal. Back into the Blue Dragon lineup checks Milan Schimmel. Nixiawi High School out of Pendleton, Oregon. Grand population of high school of 58. 56 straight wins in her high school career between the junior year to the senior state finals. Shot up missing, rebound. Hutchinson will bring it out. Pass it over to the right wing. Feed down low. Ball knocked away, but it's rolled run back by Roebuck, and the foul call. They're going to get this one on Monunga, and she will pick up her second. Hutchinson will shoot free throws, and the person, or will they? Nope, they won't. They'll inbound. Here comes the inbound. Ball comes into Milan. Schimmel gives it up. Well, Vanette's got to have the green light on threes, I would think, anytime she wants. Now, she's way outside and being guarded closely by McAdams. He'll cross left side, kicks it left. Schimmel's three-pointer's good. Little lefty. She didn't tell me that the other night, and Hutchinson will take to the locker room a nifty 48-23 lead at intermission. Schimmel with the three with the left hand, knocks it down for her first basket of the afternoon. 48-23 is your score. I'll be back with more coming your way and all the scoring right after this.
Will be taking on the Redlands Cougars. That will be a 3 p.m. tip.
Points to be exact. He had built a 10-point lead at the end of the quarter, just exploded in the last about 5 minutes, and now are cruising, leading at 48-23 at intermission. Let's look at the scoring. First of all, for NEO, 9 points, Monunga. Bethy Monunga, solid player on 4 out of 6 shooting. 9 points she leads the cause. 6 points after that to Megan Jackson on a couple of trays. 2 points for Kiara Brooks. Also 2 points for Janae Jackson, and then 3 points for Raven Blackbear, who had just checked into the contest, played about 8 minutes in that first half of play. NEO shot 30% from the field, 9 out of 30, 40% from the three-point arc on 4 out of 10, and only 1 for 2 from the foul stripe. For the Blue Dragons of Hutchinson, they're led with Bannett with 14 points, Roebuck with 10, Tia Bradshaw with 9. Ogle with 2 points total to her credit, but she does have 4 assists to go along with that. Same way with Bannett has 3 assists to go along with her 14 points. Mickens with 4 points, 2 for Kimbrough. Tinney with 5 points to her credit. Roebuck with 10, and Schimmel. They gave her a deuce on that. I had it down as a 3, so your total of 48. Give her a 2 on that instead of a 3 to Schimmel on that shot from the corner. Hutchinson shot 57.1%, 5 out of 9 from outside the arc, 55.6%, and 11 out of 11 from the foul stripe. Can't get much better than that. Turnovers for the Blue Dragons, 14 compared to 14 for Hutchinson for NEO. The difference, 9 assists along with 7 assists for the Blue Dragons. Hutch just got a lot more shots, well, hit more shots, as the Blue Dragons shot 16 out of 28, and those 5 3-pointers made a big difference along with the free throws to give them a 48-23 at intermission for the Hutch Blue Dragons. We'll take a break here at intermission. Second half just around the corner. We'll take a break of about 10 minutes. But stay tuned. More coming your way right after this. Well, hi, everybody. Welcome back to second half action here at the Barton Gymnasium, the house on the hill. Barton Community College. Hutchinson with a 48-23 lead over NEO. Into the forecourt, NEO with the first possession of the second half of play. Set it up on the outside. And a 3-second violation works against NEO, so a turnover. And Hutchinson will have the basketball. Hutch jumped out quickly and then let NEO kind of pull back within about 7, I believe, and then all of a sudden kicked it into high gear. And now there's a turnover against Hutchinson. So trading turnovers for the first 30 seconds of this one in the second half of play. Hutch 48-23 over NEO. Hutchinson trying to go to, Lady Dragons trying to go to 3-0 on the year. Northeastern comes in at 2-1 after dropping one last night to the Barton ladies. Shot up missing. Mickens with the rebound for Hutch. Bradshaw, she'll run that point guard position. Now we go left side. Vanette, she'll shoot it on its way. It's off, no good. Too far out for Vanette. Rebound cleared out there by NEO. Feed down low blocks, bump from behind. This will be the third foul on Ogle. Ogle pick up foul number 3. Inbounding will be NEO. They'll be inbounding from the left side baseline. Johnson doing the honors. Gets it in, jumper up and good underneath. Monunga with the wraparound. 11 points for Monunga, 48-25. So NEO, the Lady Noors on the board for the first time in the second half of play. First on either team. 8:40 to go in the half. There's a turnover in the quarter, excuse me. And NEO will bring it up. Nice steal by Johnson. Takes it in, foul called. Bradshaw will pick up the personal. On Tia, that'll be her first. And Milan Shema will check into the Hutchinson lineup. Ogle will get a break. 8:32 to go in the quarter number 3. Still not used to those changes. Three-pointer put up from way outside, not there on the missed shot by Johnson. When they changed from halves to quarter a couple years ago, there's a turnover. Bradshaw throws it away. Van Eck couldn't get to it. I have yet to adjust to the quarters for women's basketball. I wish guys would just do the same thing and make life a lot easier. I do like the fact on how they reset the foul counts for free throws. Speeds up the game a lot, I think. Ball on the outside for the Lady Noors. On the dribble, Jackson. Dribble penetration, takes it inside. Ball blocked by Roebuck, and the rebound, or the loose ball picked up by Hutchinson. Nice job by Dejanay Roebuck. Nene gets the ball left side. Schimmel on the dribble, back outside, reverses to the right. Vanette back, this time to Bradshaw. Dribble penetration, Roebuck drives in, has it batted away. So one block at the other end by Roebuck. This time it's at the other end by Monunga. Kind of having a little war against each other. Long three ball was not going. I'll tell you what. I believe Johnson and Jackson had the green light to shoot anywhere they want to from Jim Rowland. Ball sails out of bounds. It'll be NEO's basketball with 7:22 to go in this third quarter. Hutch a little flat in this third quarter play. John Angus up inspiring his team with a little visitation as that turnover took place. With the basketball will be Northern Oklahoma. Turnaround jumper up and missing, no good. Rebound, Roebuck off the floor. Hutch on the run. 7:07 to go in quarter 3. Men's action coming your way in about an hour. Ball sails out of bounds. It will be Hutchinson basketball. 6:59 to go in this third quarter of play. We will have to wait for football to release from the game in Gowan Stadium, which, by the way, is 33-9 now. I Iowa Central on top. Jumper up, missing. Loose basketball, sails out of bounds. It'll be NEO's basketball. Now they're going to come over and turn that one over. They're going to reverse that call. The official was pretty adamant that he saw it that way, but the referee's going to come down. I believe Hutchinson possibly might get it back. And what's he going to call? Yes, he will. It'll be Hutch ball. Good job of working together there by the two officials. Now, they're going to do shot clock, or what are they going to do here and check it? I believe they are. They'll set the shot clock at 9. 6:45 to go in the third quarter play. Hutch 48-25 with the lead. Pass comes in. Dejanay Roebuck all the way into the paint, gets called for the travel call. Took it down low, then stopped to shoot it up. Did not get the ball to go and then got called for the travel. Up the court comes NEO. Left side, they hold up. Manunga should gun it on his way. Rims off, no good. Rebound, no, cleared away. Basket up and in by Stepatovka. Stepatovka with her first basket, and it's 48-27. Hutchinson has yet to score in his third quarter. A 4-0 run by NEO as starts the quarter. Van Ett at the guard spot, top side. Angle dribble by Bradshaw, gets bumped. Foul's going to be charged against number 23, Johnson. For Johnson, I have her down with 2. And that's what the board will indicate as well. So inbounding will be the Blue Dragons. Ball comes in and out of Van Ett's hands. There's a steal. Coming out with it will be McAdams. She'll lay it up. Basket good. Actually, give that one to Brooks on the basket. Kiera Brooks. 6 unanswered points by the Blue Dragons out of force of John Angus timeout. 5:45 to go in the third period of play. Hutchinson yet to score in this quarter. 48-29. Hutch with a big lead. A 30-second break. We'll be right back. Hey, Dragons got to get going. They haven't scored in this third quarter. They had a big lead, but kind of been sitting on it. Up the court. Blue Dragons will work it right side. Jumper, good. Three-pointer. Who else? Van Ett. Four three-pointers for Van Ett. Ball on the outer perimeter. And what do we have called? Foul called outside, illegal pick. It's going to be on number 23, Johnson. I have her down for 3. Check that. It's going to be on Stepatovka, and that is her third. So Hutchinson will bring it up, sets it up. And they'll keep it alive on the outside. That's Bradshaw. And three-pointers up and good from outside. 53-29, Hutchinson. Again, the ball on the outer perimeter. Hutchinson works it around the outside. Jumper up missing. Rebound's going to be cleared away. Loose basketball picked up but the other way. NEO with the rebound. They'll keep it alive on the outside. Shot up and good from outside. Monunga with another basket. She has continued just to control. Again, out the top side, and a reach-in foul call. Monunga will pick up the personal. Let's see what that's going to be. I have her for 3, and it will be 3. Substitutions now into the lineup. Black Bear checks back in for NEO, and Hudson will substitute as well. Ball in the outer perimeter. Blue Dragons have it. Kramer into the lineup. Dighton sophomore. Had the ball for a second. Hutch was setting on 48 and finally got a 3 and a deuce to make it 53-31. The drive inside. Foul called out front. It's going to go on Brooks. That'll be her second. Glenn Grunwald filling in for Steve Carpenter, is tied up with football. He filled in for me yesterday, so one good turn deserves another, I guess. Feed down low, doesn't go. Rebound cleared out, and here comes NEO. Up the court, top side on the outer perimeter. Little looping shot by Monunga doesn't go, and Dejanay Roebuck brings it down. Up the court, they'll bring it. Hutchinson will move it around the outer perimeter. 3:12 to go in quarter number 3. There's a steal. Down goes Brooks. Layup good, and the foul. Now, Dejanay made a big mistake right there. Let her go on in with the layup. That'll be Roebuck's first, but the basket for Brooks. Her 6th point of the afternoon. Set up the free throw by Brooks to the line. Takes her time. Free throw toss is up and on its way and good. So a 3-point play capped off by Brooks. 53-24. There's your score. And a turnover. Blue Dragons will give it up. Hutchinson, not a pretty third quarter of play. 5 points is all for them in the third quarter. Only 6 points, well, actually 5 for NEO. Missed shot, rebound cleared out there by Hutchinson as Tinney comes out with it. She has it on the outer perimeter. Back out top, she'll shoot the 3, rims off, no good. And it'll go over to NEO with 2:32 to go in the quarter. K-State on top of KU, 21-17. K-State just scored to take the lead. That game now in the 4th quarter of play. A lot of people thought that KU would give them a good game. There's a turnover by NEO. Trying to catch a streaking player on the baseline, was not able to. It'll go the other way. Game directly following this game will be the Hutchinson men taking on Redlands. This little give underneath, wraparound shot won't go. Missed shot by Kramer, ball knocked away. The Hutchinson basketball. So Hutch will inbound. The Redland Cougars. Of course, Steve Eck used to coach there years ago. Long shot put up by Sarah Kramer, not there. Kimbrough on the push-off, picks up her 3rd foul. Kimbrough just checked in. Will pick up foul number 3. We'll walk down the other way. Monunga will check to the line to shoot the free throw. 15 foul against Hutchinson. Free throw toss is up and good. Monunga, a good ball player. Had 11 total points at halftime, solid in his third quarter as well. Free throw toss up and good, got them both. (53-36). Blue Dragons with the lead with 1:52 to go in the quarter. Underneath, Kimbrough, layup good. T. Kimbrough has 4 points total, 55-36. Hutchinson, long three, flat shot, it won't go. Ball batted out and a foul called on the arm. They're going to whistle Bannett. No, check that. Number 22, Black Bear. 55-36. We'll go down and walk down and shoot free throws. Hutchinson with the lead. John Hodges talking to one of his girls on the court, really trying to get them into the game. It will be at the line shooting free throws. Hutchinson's Mapasoa. Mapasoa's free throws off, no good. She'll shoot a second one. Mapasoa out of Queensland, Australia. Toss is up and good. Got 1 out of 2. 56-36. Hutch's lead back at 20 again. The Dragon had that big lead, 48-29 at the timeout. Led at 48-23 at intermission. Foul's going to be called. They'll whistle this one on the Blue Dragons' Sarah Kramer. That'll be her first. Free throw toss up and good. Johnson at the line. She's knocked down to 3 earlier. Jonah Johnson out of Edmond, Oklahoma. Shot up, missing. Monunga on the rebound, though. They'll keep it alive. Long three, off no good. Battle for the board, picked up by NEO. They'll keep it alive. Lady Noors battling on the board. Hush just jumped out in that second quarter to make a big difference in the whole game. Three-pointer won't go. Rebound Monunga. Gets Kimbrough off her feet, and a foul called on Kimbrough, and that'll be her fourth. Well, I don't know about that. It looked like she might even travel and got away with that one. That'll be Monunga's fourth. And Hutchinson will watch Monunga shoot free throws. Free throw toss up and missing. Loose basketball picked up by the Blue Dragons. Kimbrough with the rebound. Line, nice pass down to Tenney. Layup, no good, but a foul called. Schemmel with a great pass all the way down to Tenney, and Tenney will go to the line and shoot the free throw. 1 minute to go in this third quarter of play. 17-point lead for Hutchinson. Pretty much in control, but not a pretty third quarter of action. Free throw toss, good. Unofficially, 6 points for Tenney. Free throw's missing, foul called. This one's going to go on Tenney. Came back and she wrapped her arms around her. 57-39 your score. We'll walk down the other way. Hutch with the lead, but NEO will shoot free throws. So NEO at the line. Free throw toss is up and good by Johnson. Johnson 2 out of 3 from the foul stripe, including a tray to go along with her points. Free throw toss up and good. You know what, the Cougar Classics used to be really well attended. This one not so much this year, but they do a good job at both the men and women's programs here. Of course, Alan Clark, the ladies' coach. Craig Fletchall, the guys' coach. Rusty had him on last night. Basket good by Schemmel. 4 points for Schemmel. 30 seconds in the quarter. We're in the third quarter of play. 59-41. Hutchinson. Brooks will shoot it on its way, not there. Rebound cleared. Tenney gets it off to Schemmel. Schemmel will run that point. Angle dribbles, holds up, pulls it back away. Now she'll reset. Schemmel spins away from pressure. Brooks, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. She'll take it down the left side and draw the foul. That's going to be on Brooks. Nice job. That'll be 3 on Brooks. Schemmel at the line to shoot free throws with 4.1 to go. They just cleared out there to let her isolate. She's got a lot to learn at that point guard spot, but it's going to learn from one of the best. She knows it too, in John Angus. Young lady played on some club teams. One out of Spokane, Washington picked her up for a big tournament in Chicago. They have perspiration on the floor. They're going to do some cleanup work done, and they're going to pull both teams, or it's blood, that's actually what it's going to be. They're going to get both teams off the court right now. We're going to take a quick break. 4.1 seconds to go in this third quarter. Hutchinson shooting free throws in the person of Schemmel with 59-41. Hutchinson leading it. We'll be back in a bit. Well, they're still doing some cleaning up, as evidently one of the NEO players had cut open her finger. She's actually, it's Manunga, she's actually looking to see on her uniform, and they're finding spots of blood all over the court. So they're doing a cleanup job here with 4.1 seconds to go in this third quarter of play. In that KU game, there was a turnover by Kansas University. K-State's probably going to hang on to win it. Right now it's 21-17 with 33 seconds to go in the fourth quarter of play. Kansas University was driving down and had a pretty good situation, and K-State was able to come up with the football. Checking real quickly the Blue Dragon score. It's now 40-16 in the fourth quarter play. Hutchinson on the wrong end. Iowa Central with the lead. 11 players from the Blue Dragons were not able to suit out today due to injuries, including Des Jackson, the fantastic game he had last week. So Hutchinson about to lose their third game of the year, and they'll sit and wait for the opponent to be named for the Salt City Bowl. Devastating loss last week on the last quarter drive by Garden City for Garden City to win that one. That takes a lot out of a team. They're still doing some housekeeping on the floor. And everything is stopped for a second until they get this sorted out. Hutchinson in the second quarter of play. About the last 6 minutes, just took control of that game and led it at halftime by a score of 48-23. This third quarter, not as productive as you could imagine. Hutchinson been able to get 11 points on the board, but NEO able to pack in a bunch. Right now, 58-41 is your final. Not final, it's quarter and time stop with 4.1 to go. Hope to get this one out of the way and then get set for guys action coming your way in just a little bit as well. After the football game is completed. They'll do what they need to do, take care of business, and then we'll get back. By the way, Iowa Central scoring again to make it 47-16. At the line will be the Blue Dragon Schemmel. Free throw toss is up and good. Milan knocking that one down. 5 points to her credit. She had 19 the other night in the win over Bethany JV. Schemmel misses on that attempt. Ball knocked away out of bounds. It'll be NEO basketball. So up the court comes on NEO. They'll fire off one. Off its mark, no good. And the third quarter is complete. Hutchinson leading 60-41. We'll take a quick timeout. Get set for the fourth and final quarter of play. We'll be back right after this. Well, Blue Dragons start the fourth quarter with the possession. Nene Roebuck gives it off to Mickens. Mickens on the dribble into the paint. Puts a shot up, doesn't get it. Rebound cleared out of there. Out with the rebound comes Manunga. Fourth and final period. Hudson with a 19-point lead. Should be enough. But if they play like they did in the third quarter, let NEO kind of sneak back in if they had them buried. Manunga turns the ball over. Hutchinson the other way. Blue Dragons will set it up. Ogle. Jumper up underneath. Nene Roebuck. Roebuck scoring for Hutchinson. Nene has had a good basketball game. 12 points to her credit. 62-41 Hutchinson. Ball on the outer perimeter. Holding the ball high is Black Bear. Gives it off around the outer perimeter. On the far side, three-pointer on its way, no good. Rebound, Bradshaw trying to get to it, she will. Had to skip away from her on the rebound and down by her feet. Here comes Bradshaw. Left side, there's a drive, a dish away. Roebuck comes out with it. They'll flash it out high to Mickens. Stolen away. Monunga. Monunga will bring it down. Lays it up. Not there. Rebound Bradshaw. She'll be banged into. Monunga will pick up her 4th foul, I believe. So Monunga trying to check the foul strut. Yep, it will be her 4th. So Hutchinson will have the basketball. They'll bring it up with 8:22 to go. I think Coach Jim Rowland's going to get her out of there for a little bit. He knows that she's out of the contest, and he owes chances for a comeback are 0-0. 8:11 to go. At least get her out for a couple of minutes, give her a break. Mickens, travel call. Turnover against Hutch. For Hutchinson, that will be their 22nd turnover. John won't be pleased with that. By the way, join John Angus' Dragon Talk coming up on Monday night from the Polo Bar and Grill, 25 East 30th at 7 p.m. live. Now listen, you need to call and get a reservation if you're going to be there. Say you want to sit as close to where the broadcast is. We'll get the speakers arranged in a little bit different manner. There's a drive, nice nifty basket underneath by Van Nett. Now check that by Johnson, and she scores it. Johnson with 11 points. But get a good seat. Come on out to John Angus' Dragon Talk. Mickens with the basket. Mickens with total points of 6 in the contest. 64-43 Hutchinson. Again, in that second quarter, Hutch blew it open. 7:33 to go in the contest. Ball comes in out high with the basketball. Will be Johnson. An illegal pick's called. Illegal foul. Illegal pick. Foul's going to go against Sevatoka. That'll be her 4th. Hutchinson around the outside. Abby Ogle. Ball drives in, they turn it over. Turnover against Hutch. 7:09 to go in the 4th quarter play. 64-43. Hutchinson out of perimeter. Hutch works at left wing. Kick it on the outside. Dribble penetration down the side of the lane. Block. But a foul call. Mickens got a hand on it. That will send Emily, check that, Kiara Brooks to the line to shoot free throws. 6:57 to go in this 4th quarter of play. 3 o'clock tip-off for the guys. Hopefully the football game is concluded by then. It's kind of concluded now because Iowa Central's putting it on Hutchinson 47-16. Free throws up and missing by Brooks. She'll shoot a second one. Taking her time. Free throw toss good. Got 1 out of 2 for Brooks. Brooks total points, 8 in the contest. Hutchinson with a 20-point lead with 6:47 to go. Roebuck drives in and scores it. Dejanay with another one. She just continues to impress. Roebuck with 14 points for the contest. Ball sticks in between the glass and the backboard. Mickens jumps up and tips it away. It'll be Hutchinson basketball with 6.5 to go. You see that a lot in guys play. They can easily jump up and tip it out there, but you don't see much in girls play. Mickens showing she could. Oh, they're going to say it's the same as a jump ball, so it'll be NEO basketball. Again, Hutchinson football having a tough time today. They're down 47-16 to Iowa Central. Jumper up and missing. Rebound cleared out there by Roebuck. Hutch wants to run with it. Bradshaw all the way down. Layup good by Abby Ogle. Ogle is able to get it up and down. She has 4. It's her first field goal. She had 2 free throws to go earlier. Black Bear dribble penetrates to the right side. Back out top now again. He'll lob it into the big girl. Puts it up and nifty move. Basket good. 4 points for Stebatakova. It makes it 68-46 Hutchinson. Right wing, Roebuck has it. Back outside, Ogle drives in, lay it good. Used maybe the wrong hand, but it doesn't matter. Here she has 6. 70-46 Hutchinson. 5:22 to go in the quarter. Ball knocked away. It was stolen by the Blue Dragons, and then coming up with it will be Northeastern. And another foul. This time it's going to go against the Blue Dragons. Picking up the personal foul will be Hutchinson's Van Nett. She'll check out. That'll be her second. Also checking out Mickens will probably be done for the afternoon. 5:12 to go. Hutchinson getting some reserves in there. Kelsey Brett just checked into the lineup. Kelsey, a sophomore out of South Australia. Jumper up missing. Big rebound cleared underneath. Nice job by Michaela Johnson to come up with it for the Blue Dragons of Hutch. Michaela out of Crowley, Texas. Shot up and good by the Blue Dragons. Tia Bradshaw scoring it. Bradshaw with 11. The other way, basket good. Scoring it will be Jackson. That'll be her 8th point. Outside top, Roebuck, angle dribbles. Goes down low, not there. Rebound cleared, but a foul called. It'll send the Blue Dragons Roebuck to the line to shoot the free throw. So Roebuck at the foul stripe. Deep knee bend. Here's the toss. Free throws up and good by Dejanay Roebuck. Roebuck with 15 points. She leads the charge with 15. Good game for Roebuck. Second toss is good. 16 to her credit. Left side, wraparound shot up and good by Monunga. Monunga with 19 points, lead all scorers. Roebuck with 16 to lead the Blue Dragon ladies. Brett, dribble drives, lays it up, doesn't go. Battle for the board, still loose, still loose, still loose. Roebuck comes up with a jump ball called. That's pure hustle on the side of the Blue Dragons. Roebuck knew she probably didn't have a chance to get to the ball and get it cleanly, but was able to jump, tie it up, and the possession will go Hutchinson's way with 3:51 to go. Ball in the outer perimeter. Angle dribble to the right side. Jumper up on its way by Brett is good. A three-pointer by Brett. Kelsey Brett with the 3. There's a drive down the other way. Shot won't go, but a foul's going to be called on Bradshaw. Substitutions back in the Blue Dragon lineup. Keely Tenney will check in. Driving the basket to inside was up and good, and a nice job inside getting it up and down Monunga. Monunga with 21 points. Brett, Tenney, she'll hit, shoot and miss, rebound clear Monunga. Monunga will bring it out. Monunga's about all NEO has really had today. Jackson and Johnson were hot early on. Three-pointer won't go. Rebound cleared away by Tenney for the Blue Dragons. And into the hands now of Blue Dragons. Give it up to Mapasoa. Mapasoa to Ogle. Tenney. Angle dribble down low underneath. Ogle. Kelsey gets called for the travel. 2:38 to go. Hutchinson turns the ball over. NEO gets the ball in. Ball pops away, gets back into the hands of NEO. An illegal pick is going to be the call. Actually, just a turnover. Palm the ball. 2:25 to go in the contest. Hutchinson will win this game. 77-52, they lead it right now. Only thing in doubt is the final score. Ball in the outer perimeter. Angle dribble, down low underneath, shot up and good. Nice job by Mamasoa. Mamasoa is able to put it up and good. Go down the other way, layup won't count. Foul call before the shot. 79-52 Hutchinson. A couple of free throws coming now for Kiara Brooks. Foul was charged on Mappa Soa. She'll pick up the personal. Free throw toss is up and good by Brooks. Brooks, good second half. 3 free throws to her credit in a row to Brooks. 8 points to her credit. Free throw toss up and good. Got them both. 9 points to her credit. $79-54 Hutchinson. Blue Dragon football getting beat 54-16. Still 9 minutes to go in the contest. Loose basketball, so we'll probably catch our guys probably in progress. Turnover against the Blue Dragons will let NEO bring it up. 79-54 Hutchinson. Again, I keep pointing back that second quarter, about a 6-minute window, and that's when things really happen for Hutch. 3-pointer from the outside, not there. Rebound cleared out by the Blue Dragons. Hutchinson's Michaela Johnson with the rebound. Contact made at the other end. Offensive foul on Ogle. That'll be her 4th. 1:17 to go. Hutchinson will go to 3-0 on the young season. Blue Dragons will head to Washburn JV for a game next week. And whistle stops play. Referee's going to come and talk things over a little bit. See what they're going to discuss. It will be back over to NEO. They'll bring the ball up. By the way, a final now. K-State 21, KU 17. There's a steal by the Blue Dragons. And they'll put pressure on the backcourt with a minute to go. Tinney gets the ball out down low to Johnson. Back around and working around a horn. Kelsey has it. Kelsey Brett. Stolen away. Here comes Brooks. Stolen back by Kelsey Brett. Knocked away out of bounds with 48.3 to go. Inbounding will be Brooks. Ball on the outside. Top right. Left side with the basketball will be NEO. They'll keep it alive. New faces in there for NEO. 3-pointer good by Emily McAdams. Emily McAdams scoring for the Lady Noors. 26 seconds to go. Hutchinson will be at Washburn JV on Wednesday at 4 p.m. start. And also at Central Christian on Saturday the 17th, a 3 p.m. start. Then back home, Lamar Community College comes in on Tuesday. Ball on the outer perimeter. Ogle. Outside three by Brett's good. She has 6. Kelsey Brett can shoot the ball. Let me tell you, folks. She can throw it up there. And that's going to be your ball game. Your final 82-57. Hutchinson a winner this afternoon over NEO. They run the record to 2-0. NEO will fall to 2-2. And Hutchinson ladies come out victorious this afternoon, 82-57. Take a little break, add up all the numbers, be right back.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, your Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragon men will take on the Redlands Community College Cougars.
Victorious. Let's run down your scoring very quickly. First of all, for NEO, they led in scoring by Bethy Manunga with 21 points to her credit. Manunga, just a solid ball player. You might want to mark her name in your book. She's out of Belgium, and she is solid. She finished the contest with 21 on 9 out of 16 shooting. Second leading scorer was Jonah Johnson with 11, 10 points for Kiara Brooks, most of those from the foul stripe. She was 4 out of 5 from the foul stripe this afternoon. Again, NEO had 20 turnovers and rebounds, totals of 427. They were out rebounded 44-27 by the Lady Dragons, but 20 turnovers kind of sunk them. 82-57 was your final. For the Blue Dragons, Hutchinson, 3 players in double figures, led by Michaela Vanette, it is, with 17 points, 16 for Roebuck, 11 points for Tia Bradshaw, 6 apiece for Ogle, as well as Jada Mickens with 6, also 6 for Kimbrough. 6s were high today. Brett was 6 and Tinney was 6, 5 points total for Schemmel off the bench. Hutchinson shot 57.1%, 52.7% for the percent of the ball game compared to 32.8% for NEO. Just too much firepower for the Blue Dragons. For the Blue Dragons over NEO. For NEO, that is. 82-57 is your final. Guys game about 17 minutes away. We'll take a break, step back a little bit. Again, Blue Dragons victorious in ladies play today over NEO, 82-57. So long, everybody.